Good afternoon, elementary teachers and administrators. Welcome to your Seesaw training session today. We will get started shortly. We do have a few individuals who are still logging in. Thank you for your patience. All right, it looks like we have everyone logged in. Again, welcome to your Seesaw training session for today. We will focus on set it and let it roll, scheduling Seesaw activities like a pro. But before we get started, a few housekeeping. If you could please keep your cameras on, I would love to see your lovely faces. And also, if you can remain on mute to eliminate background noise. If you have any questions or would like to share, feel free to use the raise hand tool button or enter your response in the chat. My name is Audrey Bowser, and I will be your customer trainer for your training session today. I have 15 years of experience in teaching pre-K, kindergarten, second grade, and third grade. I am also the proud mother of 5 with kids ages ranging from 4 to 19. And I also enjoy cooking for my family as a way to show them that I care and love them. And of course, they are looking forward to Thanksgiving next week. Before we get started into our new content for today, we're going to do a quick activity called What's for Dinner? You're going to type your dinner in the chat, whether it's past or planned. Think one line, one dish, but don't hit enter until I say go. Again, you're going to type in the chat, past or planned dinner, one line, one dish, but don't hit enter until I say go. I'm going to add my response as well. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, I see dinner choices coming in. I know for mine, I put nachos. I see chickpea salad, vegetarian pizza, fried chicken wings, stuffed salmon, yum, Thai popping shrimp. I see Chipotle, Chick-fil-A, one of my favorites. Very nice. I see cheeseburger, bacon cheeseburger, sausage pizza. Very nice. Thank you all for sharing your responses. Hopefully, this will add one less thing for you all to have to worry about when it comes to deciding what you would like for dinner. All right, before we dive into our new content for today, I would like to do a recap of our last training session. At our last session, we focused on logging you into Seesaw, searching for Seesaw activities, and how to save Seesaw activities to your library. During our training session, you were also given time to practice those steps. So, what if you could save time by planning activities ahead of time, reduce last minute scrambling or stress, enhance student learning by providing access at consistent times to support their independent learning, schedule different activities for different groups or individual learning paths, enable smoother transitions between in person and remote learning, and also see your lessons and activities at a glance to help you stay organized. Well, by the end of this training session, you will be able to schedule Seesaw activities with ease. Hopefully, this will allow one less thing for you to have to carry on your plate. Next up, I'm going to show you step by step how to schedule an activity in Seesaw from start to finish. But before I do that, I would like to get some of your suggestions of an activity that you would like for me to search. You're going to enter your response in the chat. You may enter it now. All right, I see responses coming in. I see shape sort. I see Thanksgiving activities. I see good citizenship. I see counting 1 through 10 activities, 1 through 20 activities, another shape sort. See addition word problems, subtraction word problems. Shape sorts again. Very nice. Thank you all for sharing your suggestions. For this activity, as I show you how to schedule the activity step by step, I'm going to choose the shape sort activity. All right, so first I'm going to go to my Seesaw account and get logged in. So here you see that I'm logged in. This is my home page. You may have multiple classes, which here is where your classes would be. In this case, I just have one class, so I'm going to click on Miss Bowser Superstars. That's the class that I'm going to assign the activity to. I'm going to come over. I'm going to click on the Add button. I'm going to assign activity. You may have an activity that you would like to schedule already in your library, so you would just click the assign and follow the steps that way. Or you can explore the libraries. You can look for the activity in the Seesaw library, or you can click on for the community library. For this activity, I'm going to look for it in the community library. I was previously a kindergarten teacher, so I'm going to look for it through the kindergarten under grades. And here I'm going to type shape sorts. Enter. Then I'm going to scroll down to see what shape sort activity I would like to assign for my students. All right, I see a basic shape sort 1. I'm going to click on it. I can view it as a student to see if this is the activity that I would like to give to them. I click next. I take a look. Yes, this is like a great activity to practice shape sorting. Either I can assign this activity from this button, or I can go back and click assign here. So in this case, I'm going to assign here. If I would like to change the students that I give it to, this is where you will go in to edit your students. In this case, I'm going to allow all my students to complete this activity, so I will leave it as all students. So to schedule the activity, I will go to start date. Let's say I want to schedule it for tomorrow, November 21st. I will click on the 21st, and I would like to give it to my students at 11 o'clock. That's during my math block. I click save, assign now, go to class, and there you see it. On the calendar is now scheduled for November 21st at 11 o'clock a.m. If I would like to edit that date and time, I can click the edit button, or you can click the 3 dots where it says edit activity details. In this case, I'll just click edit. All right, so let's say I want to change it to next Tuesday, the 25th. I could keep the same time, or I could change it if I would like. Click save. Save. Activity has been edited. So now you see it under now scheduled for November 25th at 11 o'clock a.m. All right. All right, so now it's going to be your turn to schedule a Seesaw activity. So let's get you started. First, I want you to log into your Seesaw account. Once you're logged in, I would like you to type in the chat, I'm in. You may do so now. All right, it looks like everyone's in. Very good. So now it's your turn. First, you're going to choose an activity. Second, you're going to follow the steps to schedule the activity. I'm going to give you 5 minutes. During that 5 minutes, if you're able to schedule more than one activity, that is fine. You may begin. You have 3 minutes. 1 minute. Time's up. All right. So how do you feel? You're going to select the number below that matches how you're feeling right now after your practice. You're going to share your response in the chat. So you would type a 1 if you got it. This was easy peasy. You would type a 2. Pretty good. Few fuzzy spots though. Or you would type 3. I tried, but I need backup. You may enter your response now. All right, I see responses rolling in. I see a lot of 1s. Very good. I see a few 2s, and that's okay. We'll keep practicing. All right, I don't see any 3s. I tried, but I need backup, so that's really good. Thank you for sharing how you're feeling at the moment. Do you have any questions? You may enter them in the chat now, or feel free to use the raise hand tool button so that you can be unmuted. All right, I see some questions coming in the chat. The first question is there a limit on the number of Seesaw activities that you can schedule? Well, with your school division subscription, you have unlimited access to schedule as many activities as you would like at one time. Right, there is another question coming in. They want to know how far out can they schedule Seesaw activities? As far as you need. It could be minutes, hours, days, weeks, months, as far as you need, all the way to the end of the school year. I know with me, when I knew that I would be out, I will utilize this tool, especially with the sub, to push out activities to my students throughout the day so they're not getting all the activities at one time. It also helps to eliminate paper copies. I could easily search activities that they've done possibly for review or something that we're currently working on. Are there any other questions? All right, it doesn't look like we have any other questions. So if you do happen to have more questions that do come up, feel free to reach out. I can be reached at audreybowser87@gmail.com. Again, please don't hesitate to reach out if you have any questions. In our next session, we're going to focus on how to edit and customize Seesaw activities. Before you go, I do have a feedback survey that I would like for you to complete to give us feedback on how our training session went today and how else we can be of support for you. You're welcome to scan the QR code here on the screen, or feel free to click on the link in the chat to complete the feedback survey. Again, thank you so much for your time and attention. I look forward to our next training session. Enjoy the rest of your day. Take care.